I think over the past few years, my eyes have been really open to the realities of abusive relationships and emotional abuse, and the way in which things can be done to us that are really difficult to put a finger on at the time, but over time accumulate to really catastrophic effect. And I wanted to portray that process happening to a protagonist.
I think the themes and issues that arise from this piece are really important and part of the zeitgeist, and they're very relevant to the conversation that we need to be having now.
I play the character of Alice Thompson. Alice is pushed to the brink of her sanity after the birth of her daughter Violet. She is then prescribed some R&R at her husband's newly inherited country estate, which is where her slow descent into madness begins.
And I think they're things that we should be talking about in the current climate with Me Too and with the Time's Up movement.
I think it's safe to say that most of us have felt how debilitating the effect of the mind can have on our general well-being. I know I have, but to dial it up to such a heightened degree is a task that is very, very difficult to empathise with, and one that takes great understanding and sensitivity.
The yellow wallpaper is relevant today because it's really about freedom, and the freedom to articulate your own self, and what happens when a combination of forces makes that really difficult.
The play is really a unique beast. It asks a lot of questions, but it allows the audience to answer it themselves, come up with their own answers. And the character of Alice, she's not just simply a victim, she has power in the play, but she's also having power exerted upon her. And that makes for a really compelling character to watch.
Expect to see a depiction of how damaging it can be to silence the need for expression, an act that we've seen repeated on marginalised groups throughout history, and still to this day.
If I had to describe the play in 3 words, I'd say imagination, isolation, and psychology.
Important, visceral, and punchy.
Love, oblivion, consumption.
Woman, freedom, and power.